Hello there.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. Got a great singles match for you here today. Two very good singles players. One's been around a lot longer in fandom. One's a little newer, but they're both around the same level of success. Antonio Chavez is back. He's seen great success in teams. Made it to the finals of the teams tournament this year alone. Done very good stuff there, and has had a great singles career thus far. Bill's just starting out. Anna's very excited to see Bill play. He's a 3-2 rookie last season. He's been doing very, very well. These are two solid players who are not in solid conditions at the moment. You'll see what I mean, but I'm excited to see how they do. So let's hear from them in the promos.
All right, full disclosure. I have 102 fever right now. I am not doing great, but I also know how hard it is to reschedule with both me and Antonio. So here we go, kids. Let's do it.
Also, full disclosure, I just had gallbladder surgery today. I got 4 incisions on my stomach. So, but I still was looking forward to this. Bill's amazing. I love that me and him have the same exact Empire Strikes Back and Indiana Jones Last Crusade poster. I just noticed that, and but I feel this will be a way to get me back into a good mood because surgery sucks. So yeah, just been looking forward to this, and may the best man win. I feel like it's gonna be our teams in the World Series, Yankees, Phillies. So yeah, let's start off. Get this going.
I would like to make it clear that we told both of them we could reschedule this if they wanted, and they said nope. Let's go. So let's see what happens. Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions around Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players enter questions as we get into round number 1.
Good luck, sir.
Good luck.
Your first question comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. The Boss Baby family business takes place around which holiday? I once said something about the Boss Baby in a promo once. The Boss Baby.
It's probably stupid. I've never seen it, but
4. It is very stupid.
Me neither.
2, 1. Pens down. Go to Antonio.
Christmas.
And Bill.
Is it Christmas? Because I guess Christmas.
It is indeed Christmas.
Oh, it's funny.
Start out 1-1. As we get to the second question in the category of YA. In which YA film is the main character a member of a special unit called Star Squad? Yeah, I think I was doing like a promo when I was doing a play on words, and I was like, I'm the boss, baby, like comma. And it was dumb. I regret it. There's a lot of things I've done on camera that I wish I hadn't. That's up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Bill.
I don't know. Allegiant?
We'll go to Antonio.
So Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2.
Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 is correct. So Antonio will take the 2-1 lead. Let's get to the third question in the category of sci-fi icons. Which sci-fi icon's character has done the following? Shaved their head, triggered a fire alarm to call for help, and played basketball. don't think Joe wrote this round, but this is a very Joe-inspired question. It's missing the throughout the course of their whatever. Maybe I just changed it because I was sick of reading the words throughout the course of their movies. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Antonio.
Ellen Ripley.
And Bill.
I just wrote Ripley. I didn't. Yeah.
Ripley's fine. Ellen Ripley is the correct answer. 3-2. Let's move to the next question in the category of American Spies. Who plays assassin Sabine Moreau in Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol? This sounds like it should be a Ghostbusters movie. Ghostbusters.
You know, when my brain was working, I could barely remember names.
Just thought of a Fanzone question. Tim, pitch a subtitle of one film and give it to another film, and then pitch that movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Bill.
I got nothing.
And Antonio.
Very beautiful Leah Sado.
Leah Sado is correct. Antonio widens the lead 4-2. Let's move to the next question in the category of epic adventures. In the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, what kind of animal is the White Witch's police captain, Maugrin? Yeah, Ghostbusters, Ghost Protocol. If I said like Alien New Moon, Twilight. Oh, I've got a bunch of these. They're coming in now. I like it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Antonio.
Wolf.
And Bill.
I said a fox.
Wolf is the correct answer. Antonio leads 5-2. Your next question comes in the category of criminal underworld. Near the end of John Wick Chapter 2, at what kind of location does Winston inform John that he is going to be excommunicado? I'm going to think of some more of these because I'm excited. I'm thinking like maybe like the Lord of the Rings, the Goblet of Fire. Maybe Indiana Jones and the Goblet of Fire.
That sounds like one of them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Bill.
I was in a park.
And Antonio.
Oh, I went too exact. I said Central Park, Compton.
Yeah, park, and I believe that's right where it happens. Antonio, Bill, both correct. We were just looking at it, but that works. Your next question will come in the category of Pixar. Name 3 of the 5 actors who voice Riley's emotions in Inside Out. Go first. I gotta think of more of these because this is my new favorite thing ever. Fast and Furious, Ride or Die. Shit. I almost had a good one. Maybe next time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Antonio.
Yes, Amy Poehler, Mindy Kaling, and Louis Black.
And Bill.
I said Amy Poehler, Bill Hader, and Louis Black.
Both answers are correct. You both snubbed Phyllis Smith, but that is okay.
I don't know who that is.
That is that lady from The Office.
I never watched The Office.
Your next question comes in the category of the Wizarding World.
Oh, God.
In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, who tells Harry that gillyweed would allow him to breathe underwater for the second task? I should stop this game I've been doing because I'm realizing a lot of the subtitles in films I'm bringing up could be coming up eventually. So I'll stop. As much fun as it has been, and I will think of many more of these after.
What is this?
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2,
No.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Bill.
I cannot remember his name.
Antonio.
If you use Gillyweed, Neville Longbottom.
Neville.
Neville is correct.
God damn.
Antonio widens the lead again. It's 8-4. Let's get to the penultimate question in the category of James Bond. What was the first James Bond film to not feature the character Moneypenny? Get answered in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, repeat.
Yep, that is Bill's first repeat. Question again. What was the first James Bond film to not feature the character Moneypenny? It's funny because penny is a type of money. It's kind of like if my name was Fruit Banana. Or perhaps Tree Redwood. I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Antonio
Casino Royale.
and Bill.
I erased Dr. No for Casino Royale.
Casino Royale is the correct answer. So point apiece, and here's the sitch. Antonio's at 9, Bill's at 5. If Antonio can hit this question, it will be a perfect round. The question will come in the category of Law and Order. Your question is, how many children do Marcus and his wife Teresa have in the Bad Boys franchise? Longbottom is also a funny name.
Pardon me.
And then there's Phyllis Smith, with the least exciting name of the 3. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Bill.
2.
Antonio for the perfect round.
Over 3.
3 is the correct answer. So Antonio will hit that for the perfect round. Antonio, you will be getting a bonus question asked to you, only to you. Are you prepared for it?
Yes, sir.
Your question is, name both Fandom actresses who have given a high school valedictorian graduation speech in a Fandom film.
I actually know one of them. I wrote this down. I think for some reason my brain started working.
Can I still repeat this or no?
Yeah, you can repeat that. It'll cost you a repeat. All right, that is your first repeat. Question again. Name both Fandom actresses who have given a high school valedictorian graduation speech in a Fandom film.
If I got this right, I'm gonna fucking just be so mad. Just so we're clear.
Answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Emma Stone and James Franco. I mean, well, that's not a woman. Whatever. Forget.
Anna Kendrick and Emma Stone was the correct answer. So Antonio missing the bonus, but still getting the perfect round. He leads Bill 10-5.
I can't believe I remembered fucking Anna Kendrick. Jesus Christ.
All right, we'll move into your in round number 2. Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 Fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. Not they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece. Unless you'd like to check down a multiple choice, at which point it'll only be worth 1, and be on the lookout at stealings available in round number 2. The categories on the wheel today are horror icons, epic adventures, Law and Order, James Bond, sci-fi icons, Star Wars, MCU, and American Spies. Antonio, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin or defer to Bill?
I'll defer.
All right. Bill, this will be your first spin.
Big surprise.
Lands on sci-fi icons. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I think I've seen most of those. I'll take it.
All right. Bill, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of sci-fi icons. Are you prepared for them?
Let's do it.
Your first question. The Non-Biological Extraterrestrial Species Treaty, or NEST unit, first appeared in which sci-fi icons film?
It's that second Transformers movie whose title escapes me right now. Is it Revenge of the Fallen or is it Target? Fucking Christ, I know that's what that is. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Revenge of the Fallen, B, Predator 2, C, The Matrix Revolutions, or D, Alien 3?
God damn it, it's Revenge of the Fallen.
That is correct for 1 point.
And God damn.
Bill, your second question. Who plays the android Ash in Alien?
Fucking people's names. Why do I suck at people's names? Ian Holm?
That is correct for 2 points.
Cool.
Oh, God, okay.
Bill, your third question.
Yeah.
How specifically does the DeLorean get destroyed in Back to the Future Part 3?
It's hit by a train.
That is correct for 2 points and a tie game. Bill, your penultimate question.
Yeah.
What game is Phoebe playing when she first meets Melody in Ghostbusters Frozen Empire?
I did not see this fucking movie. Did you, Antonio? You don't answer that. You're not allowed to help me. All right. I'm not thinking right. I'm sorry. You know, go multiple choice. I'm sure one of them is going to sound right.
Multiple choice options are: is it A, chess, B, solitaire, C, dominoes, or D, darts?
Chess?
Chess is correct for 1 point.
Oh,
And the lead.
Jesus.
All right, Bill, your final question in
Oh,
sci-fi.
there's still one more. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
What is the model number of the Terminator sent back to kill Sarah Connor in The Terminator?
The T-800.
That is correct for 2 more points and a sweep of sci-fi icons. Bill gets his score up to 13.
At least I don't look like a complete fucking idiot today, so I'll take it.
Antonio's still at 10, but we'll bring back in the wheel. And Antonio, this will be your first spin. And on spinner's choice. Antonio, you have your pick of the litter.
Let's go MCU. I've been there on rewatch.
All righty. Antonio, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of the MCU. Are you prepared for that?
Sure.
Your first question. Which MCU film features the main character re-energizing a sun above a dying planet?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Avengers Infinity War, B, The Marvels, C, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, or D, Thor the Dark World?
Repeat the options again.
Yep. Your options again are A, Avengers Infinity War, B, The Marvels, C, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, or D, Thor the Dark World?
Infinity War?
That is incorrect. Bill, chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, A, Avengers Infinity War, B, The Marvels, C, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, or D, Thor the Dark World?
The Marvels?
The Marvels is correct for a 1 point steal.
I'm not up to that point in my rewatch.
Antonio, your second question. Who directed Black Widow?
Still not at that point. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Anna Bowden, B, Patty Jenkins, C, Nikki Caro, or D, Kate Shortland?
D.
D is correct for 1 point. Antonio, your third question. In Iron Man 3, how does the main villain Killian die? Generally.
I want to be sure, so multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, shot, B, an explosion, C, falls to his death, or D, hit by a car?
Explosion.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Antonio, your penultimate question. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, in Ant-Man and the Wasp, the first time the team encounters Ghost is in what type of location?
It looks like a restaurant to me. I go restaurant.
That's because it is a restaurant.
Okay.
That's correct for 2 points.
Sure.
The tie game. Antonio, your final question in the MCU. In The Avengers, which Avenger is living in Calcutta at the beginning of the film?
Bruce Banner.
That is correct for 2 more points in the end of round number 2. Antonio gets his score up to 16, but with the steal, Bill is up to 14. We have a 2-point game going into round number 3.
Oh,
Here's
no.
how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the round of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they'll gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we reach the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. First category you can bet points on is Disney animation. Let's get starting with Antonio.
0.
And Bill.
Stats.
Stats only. Can't wait for you both to get this. All right, your question is Disney animation. Name one of the 2 aliens who are allowed to go to Earth to try and retrieve Stitch before Gantu is sent in Lilo and Stitch.
I've never seen this movie. I'm just going to put the board down and I'll wait for the next one. How you doing, Nick?
Bill, you got to see. This is a good one.
I'm still at the
You know,
Don't watch the live action remake.
I had a choice one day between watching Lilo and Stitch or Lady Dragon. I watched Lady Dragon.
That's fair. The next time you have that choice, I hope you dance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Antonio.
Just made up a name. Experiment 2319.
2319. Oh, Tim, play the clip.
2319! We have a 2319!
I wrote nothing.
He wrote it. Yeah, we talked the whole time. Both incorrect. We're looking for Jumba or Pleakley. Jumba and Pleakley. Maybe that was only a part of my childhood. All right. Your next question will come in the category of horror icons. Let's get bets starting with Bill.
2.
Antonio.
Where it gets interesting. 0.
All righty. Your question in horror icons. In Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, what does Vic use to kill Joey?
Fuck. This whole movie is so ludicrous.
It's very bad. I agree.
It all starts with a candy bar. Let's just think about that for a minute.
So stupid. 5.
I will bet it's the highest body count, though, so it makes it kind of fun. So.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Antonio, who bet 0.
Just a rake.
And Bill.
He used an axe.
He used an axe, which is correct. We have a tie game. It is 16-16. Crazy match as we get to the next category. That category is Law and Order. Let's get bets starting with Antonio.
Deuce.
And Bill.
I did the same thing.
All right, your question is as follows. How does Marcus nearly die at the beginning of Bad Boys Ride or Die?
This is a new one, right? This is the new one I haven't seen. Why was the fourth one not called Bad Boys for Life?
That's true. You're
I
right.
really thought it was, and in a recent match, I wrote something incorrectly because I thought For Life was the fourth one.
You, how'd you? That's what should get swapped titles.
Yes, I would agree.
That's what we
I
call
would
in
sign
comedy.
that
We call that a callback.
Five,
To the first one.
4, 3,
What?
2,
Can't stop
1.
sweating.
Pens down. We'll start with Antonio
Heart attack?
and Bill.
I just said shot.
Heart attack is the correct answer. So
I love the movie.
Antonio
It's a good movie.
will gain 2 points.
I
Bill
just have
will
that it
lose
was
2
it.
points. It is now a 4-point game. We have 2 questions remaining. Your penultimate category is creature features. Well, let's get bets, starting with Bill.
We go 1.
Antonio.
0.
All right, your question and creature features. Who plays Michael Brody in Jaws 3D?
You know, you never see a Jaws movie. Oh no, he's in the fourth one.
Yeah, 3D.
I should guess this.
I have no words. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Antonio
Dennis Quaid?
and Bill.
I got nothing.
And your winner, Antonio Chavez. Hell of a match, if I do say so myself. The next thing I'm about to say is a joke, I promise. You guys should be in very poor health every time you play a Fandom match. Not actually. I wish nothing but health upon both of you because you're both lovely gentlemen. But fantastic match played by both of them. That was crazy. Antonio he missed 2 questions, I think, this whole match. 3 maybe? Yeah, 3 or 4. I don't know. Antonio played lights out. The perfect round was insane. We literally came into this and both of these guys were kind of like, dude, it's been a long day. I don't think I'm doing very well. So to watch Antonio do that. And then what was even more amazing was to watch the comeback that Bill had. He tied the game up in round 3, coming down from that big a deficit. This was awesome, front to back. So congratulations to both the players. Let's see how they're feeling in the promos. The after part, the one after. Bill, we already know how you're feeling. You led us on to that earlier physically, but as far as the match goes, I think there's a lot to be gained. Like there's a lot of good to look at from this. I'm also not in the best state as well.
We're all just a collection of jackasses right now.
Yes, we are. And I guess when you put that
Who
together,
did play Brody in fucking the third one?
it was Dennis Quaid. Antonio was correct. Yeah, but I guess when you put that together, you get some magic. Most people would have counted themselves out after their opponent scored a perfect round, has a 5-point lead, and then they hit spinner's choice. Like that's a rough time to be a Fandom Fights player. But the fact that you brought it back to a tie shows that you were very good at this, Bill. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think I keep getting to watch some of these movies. So because there's some they're in there forever now. So I don't get to watch newer movies as much. The last few months have been a ride. We'll just say I've had a lot happening, so it's hard to keep up. But he should get Antonio should get his gallbladder removed more often because Jesus Christ. So
I know, right?
yeah, I should also maybe not be sweating from my eyeballs. So, but
I would like that for you personally.
Yeah. Although I did hear in the multiplex bylaws, if you lose a match with a fever over 102, it doesn't count. So
I'll have to check those.
It doesn't, but I was going to try anyway.
This does bring you to an even record, but I think the way you've been playing your whole career at this point, I think you'll be back above that in no time. Is there anyone you want to play to get it back up there?
No.
Okay.
I can't think of anybody right now. All the names are gone. So
Bar's doing better. Bar's getting back up close to there, I think.
I'm already going to have a Fanzone debate with him. I think that's That's enough of the Molokai Cargo like Civil War for the year.
That's
so fair. we got to give something for the next season, right? So
true that.
Yeah.
Bill, I think you did great today. Congratulations on a match well played, and we'll see you next time.
You got it, man.
Antonio, listen, Bill said it. Maybe you should get an organ removed every time you're going to play a Fandom match because, goddamn, like I was fully expecting the way both of you came in. You still have the hospital bracelet on. The way both of you came in, you said, the way both of you came in, I was fully expecting this to be like 3-3 out of round one. Maybe each of you steals the other player's questions the whole time. That's how I thought this was going to go. When you were at 8, I was like, "Holy shit!" I don't think. And I saw the last 2 questions. I was like, "I don't think he's missing these." And I was right. Antonio, you played a great match. Joined I believe you've hit a perfect round 1 before. But adding it on is crazy. Very few people have hit more than 1 when you look at the list. So. If maybe you had done that before now anyway, and if that's the case, very few people have hit 3. All I'm trying to say is Antonio did a great job. Bill did great as well to mount that comeback. But at the end of the day, you closed things out in round 3, which was great. Thoughts on the match?
I'm still gonna be mad at myself for missing that extra point. So I'm like, I actually like those Twilight movies. Like, I actually don't mind them. I'm like, damn, I knew Emma Stone. Like, I knew Emma Stone right off the bat, and I was like, Anna Kendrick. I'm not thinking about Twilight, but yeah. I don't know. I always feel like just in a good mood whenever a period comes around. So I feel like crap. Like, this still gets me in a good mood. So maybe that's what pushed me to get go 10 for 10. And like I said, we're going to do the extra point. And you can tell, obviously, when I chose MCU, I was just like, all this studying didn't pay off because I'm still not at the shitty movies yet. But I got to get there. But it was good to keep it interesting. And I was just glad to get that lead in round 3, and Bill almost pulled off the comeback, so that got me worried. But I'm really devoting this year a lot to Fandom, and I just still got a lot to work on. Maybe I shouldn't be doing my MC rewatch, but I feel like this kind of proves that I need to finish it. So once I'm done with that, I'll get starting on Jaws maybe, because that's some BS right there. So yeah.
Sweet deal. Antonio, you did do great. This does end your single season for this year, but I think this puts you in a great spot next year. You're now 10-8. That's a very good record. I think you're on your way to a possible title challenge. And if you only improve from here on out, I think people should start putting money on you. Is there anyone you want to go up against on the quest for that bill?
I always say this. I just don't want to play anyone from my faction. And yeah, that is the dream. That's the one thing I really been focusing on, despite all my health issues, despite stuff going on at home, with health wise. That's the one thing my family's been like, my fiance's been supportive of. She knows I want to win the title in Fandom. And that's the one thing I do want to do more than anything else. I mean, obviously I want to get married, but I'm saying, like, as far as this, I want to try to get that title, because that's what I've been working for. I know it's going to be like one of those wild cards, like not one of those perennial, all-stars that's going to do it. But I'd rather win as one of those wild cards that are always like 10-8 or 11-9 or whatever, that comes out of nowhere to win it all. So that's what I'm focusing on, and I look forward to the next match.
Oh man, well, I think if anyone can do it, it's you. So congratulations on a great match, and we will see you next time. And that'll do it for this here Fandom Fights match. A great one, if I do say so myself. And if I could just wish the players to get well soon. This was ill-advised, but the result, fantastic. So thank you to Bill. Thank you to Antonio. Thank you to Tim for editing this one. And thank you to all of you for checking out this great Fandom Fights match. And we'll see you next time on another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.